Welcome everyone to the land of Suomi, a snowy area that we're having here in spring, though I don't know exactly how long this place has been here before. It may have been here for a while, but I just found it recently and I definitely liked how it looked, so we're definitely going to explore this place. It also has a background for a real life culture, which there's a few items laying around that give note cards on said culture. Though I don't usually read note cards, I do usually go through them on the video just in case if anybody wants to. If this place happens to be gone and this is the only actual evidence of this note card, then at least you could pause the video and read it if you'd like. And, in any case, this is about the Sami in Finland. For the most part, we'll be going around this rather large forest. The entire region is forest, and it looks like they did a good job with outer region stuff and tacking on a bit more to it than you would actually think from what I just looked around and saw. And that's the end of the first note card. So we'll go ahead and take a look around the area. First off is that the region itself is actually rather low lag, or should I say not so much of a hit on the FPS, in that going through here I may have a little bit of choppiness, but for the most part, as long as I'm not in a stream of particles like I am, if I go over here towards the forest, I'll have basically a good FPS going, which is really rare to actually have in a forest setting. So good job on that. Another thing I should actually point out about this is that I won't particularly be following my regular routine of just going around the region, because it's a bit difficult to actually tell. Go ahead and get that off of there. It's a bit difficult to tell where you actually are in a real forest, and it definitely is a bit difficult to tell where you are in this forest, so I'll likely end up... and there's a good view of what it looks like underneath the river. I guess some of this stuff out here towards the actual ocean is not iced or have a prim over it. And we'll see various things out in the forest like these skulls. I don't see a thing here I can click for a note card, so I guess there isn't one here. I definitely have to say it. This has a good bit of views for any sort of scenic photographs you'd like to take. It's a very photographical area. And this main river that goes through the region particularly has a bit more detail to it. As you can see, the gnarled branches across and the stone sticking out of the ice. Bits of debris. And some small encampments around here, like this one here. See another bench. This water looks like it's probably safe to cross. Plenty of these stones sticking out here. A few more in place that could have made a little path to get across. That's my AO messing it up, I think. Yep. There we go. Get a nice view of the forest this way. Right next to this pile of ashes that used to be a fire. I think you can simply just click these and they'll become an actual fire again. Yep, there we go. Small island out this way. Looks like there's another small island off to the left too. Though we'll save that one for later. There's some sort of thing over here. It looks like a keg. I guess this would be a spot you'd come and heat up at. Do the doors close? Yes, they do. So it's like a little mini sauna out here in the middle of a snowy forest. And there's also something else over this way. Another nice view of this area here. I really like this area with the branches and whatnot all stuck in the ice. And here we have a band of merry travelers on their way through the forest as well. We'll continue on though. Ah, what's this? Ah, some note cards. The Finnish gods. And this would tell you about the various religious culture. Same one, I guess. Alrighty. Got some bears here over by the... I guess heading towards over where those deer are. And we have somebody over here that I don't actually know. The Finnish cults. So far, I think we've covered half the region. So let's go ahead and take a look at the other side as we've come back towards where our starting point was. And here we are actually hitting the borderline of the region, so you can actually see that they incorporated a bit more of the forest outside the region to make it bigger. And this is actually quite a stream of water here that I didn't even realize was here. Some more torrential water here, spraying up against the rocks. Looks like some foxes playing on the rocks over there as well. Quite a few trees have fallen here. And I guess this is back towards that torrential stream. I guess maybe there were wolves, but no, I see a few foxes over here. Bit of green upon the land. I think this is actually one of the first spots we've seen that have actual green grass. Another encampment over here. Fire is already burned out. Guess whoever made it's long gone by now. Some of the ice breaking along the river here. Nice crack patterns here with the angles. Looks like a barn or something over this way. I imagine we're reaching up towards the region border again. Yep, we're actually right up beside it. That whole island over there, I guess, is off region. And I think the other island off that way that we're heading towards is the one that we were at earlier. So we're actually getting pretty far through the forest already. Looks like perhaps there's the leftovers of a port over that way. I think over that way we've been already. Yeah, it looks like we're already heading back towards where those travelers were In fact, it looks like we're back towards the center river once again. And I think that will just about be it for here at Suomi. As I think we've been through the entire forest now. As I said, it's a bit hard to tell, but we've definitely covered a good majority of it. And I will see you guys next time.